All right, let's discuss about Liverpool and Newcastle. Three things I observed in Newcastle versus Liverpool game yesterday. Number one is onslaught. The Liverpool manager has been on top of his management in Liverpool team. And if you actually watch this man from since he started, managing Liverpool, he has been top notch. He knows what to do at the right time. He knows where the team have issue. He know where the team have, a crack, and he knows how to manage it. What did he do? What he has been doing throughout this season is he knows that the defense is not all right. I know he knows that the defense is not all right. That's why the Liverpool has been going for McGay, and they have just acquired Giovanni Nioni, from the Italian side. And this man keep on adjusting to the problems of the Liverpool defense, and just said that the best defense is by attack, and this is what he has been deploying since this new season starts, and also from even the preseason they played. The best defense he has applied is by attacking. So this is what he did, unlike somebody like Ruben Amorim, who actually uses the best defense in a football game is to defend and also making a defensive substitute when you are chasing a game, which is a very, very a serious disaster for a team that wants to win. And what this Anli Slot did yesterday, it marvels me so much, because the red card given to Newcastle side bring out the demons, the animalistic character in them that they use to start chasing Liverpool bomber to, at a point, a 10-man Newcastle were dominating the game at a point. So for me, Alice Law saw this thing and see that yes, these guys are ready, to do something, to hurt them negatively in this game. And what he did, he brought in an attacking flair into the game. He brought in Rio Ngumoha. He brought in Chiesa into the game to pile more pressure in the Newcastle attack. And see, it bears out. Ngumoha now scored the final goals. And also, I have to talk about Liverpool defense. Liverpool defense is somehow, somehow easy to dictate their error. Why? Because I think Abraham Konate is not ready to continue in Liverpool colours. When you watch Konate throughout preseason, he has not been giving that vibes has been given in Liverpool. I think his mind is no longer in Liverpool, in Anfield right now, because he really wanted to leave. So right now, when you watch that game yesterday, you watch Konate always, moves out of position several occasions, and this exposes Virgil van Dijk in that defensive line. And when you are partnering with me in a business, when we are partners in a business, and you are not contributing your own quota at the right time, you find out that me, that is sticking to my duty, I'll try to cover you up, cover your error up, thereby making some mistakes in my own personal position. And that is really affecting Van Dijk in that position. Many people have been saying that Van Dijk is old and he cannot continue, in high profile games. Let me tell you, Van Dijk is still able to do anything in any team. There's no team that Van Dijk will go that he will remain in bench. There's no team. Van Dijk is still that good defender we used to know. He's still that good defender we used to know. But one thing there is that his partner is giving him that headache that is exposing some errors from Virgil van Dijk. He cannot do it alone in that Liverpool defensive line. And so Liverpool should watch it and see if they can correct it. A one-away defender will not be a player that will start you a game week in, week out. Is an error. And there is a say that you don't keep a unhappy player in a team. It will destabilize the team. So for me, Liverpool should watch the character of this Konate in order to correct their defense. With this kind of a considering of goals week in, week out, will not enable Liverpool to defend this their title very well. So for me, they should watch what they are doing with that defensive line. So thirdly, I want to talk about Newcastle based on their number 9 attacking role. If you watch that game critically yesterday, you found out that Alexander Isak is actually missed in that game. Newcastle mixed Alexander Isak in that game, or let me say a focal number 9 in that game. And for that, they actually, they fight effortlessly to see if they can revive their winning mentality in that game. They come back several occasions and even level with Liverpool. But Liverpool, with that, upper hand of being one man up than Newcastle, they still conquer the game. So for me, if actually Isak was in that game, I think Newcastle could have won that game comfortably. Yes, Newcastle could have won that game comfortably, considering the fighting spirit in that Newcastle side yesterday. And I believe if Newcastle will rethink, Newcastle should know that Liverpool cannot pay 150 million euros. Liverpool cannot pay that with the good vibes that Ekitike is giving into this Liverpool side, scoring week in, week out. There's no way a team that has an attacker that scores week in, week out will pay you 150 euros. We pay 150 euros to acquire another striker who may not even, thrive under the colors of that team, because every signing is always a risk. So going outside there to pay such amount for a striker that may not even, thrive under the system of your team, and you have somebody that's giving you that goes week in, week out, why are you disturbing yourself? Fix other problems. So for me, Alexander Isak should watch what he is doing with Newcastle. The earlier, the better for him. He should walk back and negotiate with Newcastle and see how he starts this new season and prove himself once again. Maybe by next season, other bigger teams can come. The likes of Real Madrid, the likes of Barca will actually come for you if you actually give in what you gave last season. And this is an opportunity for you to do that once again. For you to do that once again and show the world, yes, what I am is what I am. I can do all things for myself. So Isak should actually have a rethink based on his career. That is all I have to say right now. Please do it to follow and comment, share. Bye.